Hey, what's up guys? Dan here, and today I'm going to tell you guys exactly the 3 best methods to get reviews for your Amazon product. And these are the 3 best methods, the fastest methods, and honestly guys, building up reviews, yes, it can seem hard, it can seem tough, but if you know the methods, if you know what the big sellers are doing, then you'll be successful, okay? So the very first method to get reviews is the Facebook review group method, okay? And in my opinion, it is okay, it's good. I mean, if you have no other option, and we'll get to the other options later, if you have no other option, then it is good, okay? Don't worry about people stealing your products in the Facebook review groups. I'm gonna explain why. Basically, there are review groups on Facebook. There's a ton of them. They're all called something like Amazon Review Club, Amazon FBA Reviews and Deals, Amazon FBA Reviews, Deals, whatever. There's a bunch of them, okay? I'm gonna put a bunch of links in the description to the review groups that I personally use and have used in the past, and in my opinion, they're the best ones. So yeah, so basically there's these review groups. Make sure that the review group that you're getting into has at least maybe like 5,000 people in it, or else it's not really worth joining. You have to ask for approval, so you can just go request join group, and then somebody's gonna approve you, as long as you're not a spammer or something like that. So in these review groups, basically how it works is there's 2 different ways, okay? So the first thing you can do is obviously to get a review. What you're gonna do is you're gonna post, hey, you know, absolutely free, whatever like your product is, you know, post a little like copyright post, you know, post a little paragraph about your product, make it sound good, you know, and it's free, so people will want it. So it's very easy to get people to actually be interested in leaving your review. So just be like, hey, you know, free product in exchange for a PayPal review, will refund on PayPal, okay? So all you have to do is just at the bottom, will refund on PayPal, full refund, maybe throw in a couple extra bucks there if you want, and just, you know, say message me on Facebook, and then people will message you. And basically what you do, and it's very important, don't give them the link to your product on Amazon. Make sure that you tell them the search terms to search in Amazon, so they have to go and search themselves to find your product, okay? Doesn't matter what they are, but you want them to search them, okay? Because if you give them the link, Amazon has a way of tracking that. I don't know why, I don't know how they do this with black magic or something, but they have a way of tracking that, and obviously I don't want you guys to you know, have any trouble with your Amazon account, or the reviewer to have any trouble with their reviewer account, okay? So anyway, if you just tell them to search the search terms, then they'll be golden, okay? So get them to search the search terms, and then basically you know, make sure that you pay them on PayPal as soon as they send you a screenshot of the order, and sometimes they can cancel the order, and sometimes they can refund your product after. I mean, it happens guys, but these are just, you know, this is just all part of startup costs. Not everybody's honest, and that's just how the world is, okay? But as long as you know, realize that, you'll get honest people that will leave your reviews. I personally used it, and many others have used it, this method, and it works, okay? I get a lot of questions about people wondering whether people try to steal products, you know, product ideas from the review groups, and yes, obviously it does happen, okay? But the whole point of, you know, the whole approach to Amazon that I'm teaching is so that you release a product and that you're not scared of other people, like, you know, trying to steal your product or your money by just simply posting it in a review group, okay? You shouldn't be scared of that. There's like 7 billion people in the world. Do you really think you're the only one with that product idea? There's always gonna be someone else trying to release your product, and there's always gonna be competition, okay? The way to win is by actually building a brand, by you know, making the product look amazing, having an amazing box design, having an incredible listing, having incredible PPC. There's just different ways of branding your product so that, you know, you don't have to do a price war, and you don't have other people you know, trying to steal all your business and stuff, right? Because if you think about it, if you have an amazing branded product, let's say there's an Apple iPhone, okay? Obviously you're not gonna sell that, but let's say, you know, you have private labeled the phone, it's called the Apple iPhone, okay? You put it up there. Compared to someone, they're like, oh wow, you know, I just got the same idea. You post your iPhone in the review groups, someone sees it, and they're like, wow, I'm gonna steal that idea. So they go and private label their own phone, which is exactly the same, it's a copy, okay? Except the problem is they don't know how to do listings, they don't know how to brand it, they don't have any amazing box design, no customer service, no email follow-up sequence, all the stuff that I teach they don't have. So what happens is that, you know, they simply can't compete with you. They simply can't compete. You're on a whole different level, okay? And it's clearly obvious based off, you know, when people click on your listing compared to their listing, they can see that your listing is considerably better, and that your product is probably a lot better, or has a higher perceived value, because people buy on perceived value, okay? So for the review groups, that's how you do it. You can also do coupon codes, but if you do coupon codes, usually it's like 97% off. So instead of refunding them on PayPal, you're just like, hey, you know, 97% off my product in exchange for a review. You can even ask for a picture. The problem with that is that the reviews are unverified, okay? And what an unverified review is basically anybody can post an unverified review if they have an Amazon account. Meanwhile, the PayPal reviews, because they actually go and buy your product from your page, they're actually verified, so they hold a lot more weight in the Amazon reviews, okay? So that's the Facebook review group method. Don't be afraid of people trying to steal your product, okay? And yes, you probably will run into some dishonest people maybe, right? But it's not a lot. And honestly, use your judgment, use your gut feeling, you know, in the chat when you're talking to them. Just make sure they send you an order ID, the screenshot, and just send them the PayPal and you're good to go. So the second way of getting reviews on Amazon is getting people that you know in the marketplace that you're selling on. So let's say your product is in Amazon USA. You have to find people with a US address where they can order off of you and they can leave you a review. Now you're probably asking, is it risky to get someone you know to leave you a review like that? And yes, if you don't know what you're doing, okay? So as long as you don't have any online form of connection online, so what you have to do is you have to unfriend them on Facebook. You have to make sure obviously you don't live at the same address. You have to make sure they don't have the same last name as you, things like that. As long as it's really not noticeable that, this person is either related to you or lives at the same address as you, you're golden, okay? You're good. Just make sure you unfriend them on Facebook and, don't send them a link to the product. Just, get them to do the search terms as well, and you're good. Because like I said, Amazon has a way of tracking links. So obviously not everybody has, people that they know in the marketplace where they're selling. So then you would have to use the review groups, which is totally fine. When I was first starting out, I only knew maybe 1 or 2 people that could leave me a review from the United States, where my biggest sales are for my Amazon business. And it was totally fine. I just used the review groups and it worked. It worked very well. I got my initial reviews. And once you have your initial reviews, guys, because reviews are very important on Amazon, that's when you're actually gonna, enable PPC and start selling. And then you can, rank your product on the first page and things like that. So the third method, and you absolutely must be doing this regardless if you're not using the other 2 methods, is using an email follow-up sequence, okay? So basically there are tools like Jumpsend, which the link for that is in the description below. I use it. I recommend every single person watching this video, if they're serious about starting an Amazon business, use it, okay? Because it's a way of having a legitimate customer service, in your business, because basically when someone buys your product, they're gonna receive a series of emails that are completely automated, this Jumpsend thing, instead of you having to, manually type out each email to each customer. I actually know people that do that. I've heard of people that do that. It's absolutely mind-blowing. People don't want to spend $30, as a business cost. It's just crazy to me. They just want to sell all their time, slave away writing emails. It's mind-blowing. But basically, when your customers buy your product, they're going to get a follow-up sequence, and it's usually 3 or 4 emails. I show how to create an amazing email follow-up sequence in another video on this channel here. And basically, you can actually ask for a review, just kind of say, hey, we're a small business. We hope you liked your product. If you enjoyed the product, leave a review, send us a message, whatever. And that actually gets you a lot of reviews because people really empathize with that, with the small business thing. And they really want to help out, especially if they like the product, especially if you're not selling garbage. So that works really well. Check out the email sequence video on my channel here. That goes, I literally give you my template that I use, for an email follow-up sequence. So yeah, Jumpsend will get you reviews very quickly, in a couple weeks time, right? Because you have to have time for them to actually receive the emails, and then, they actually have to go and post a review. So in my opinion, those are the best 3 ways. So the link for the email follow-up sequence tool, Jumpsend, is in the description below, and I recommend every single person use it. There's a couple other ones, but Jumpsend is made by the same people that made Jungle Scout, so I trust Jungle Scout because that's what I've used to make myself multiple 6 figures on Amazon. So I trust anything that they make. So, I stand by it. I'm not gonna promote things that I haven't used and things that I'm not sure of, if they're good or not, or if they're a scam, or if, how good the quality is and stuff. So I want to give you guys the best, okay? So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Those are the 3 best methods. So quickly to summarize, friends, okay? Friends that don't have the same address, you make sure you unfriend them. If you don't have any friends in the marketplace, Facebook review groups, don't worry about people trying to steal your product. There are for sure going to be people, trying to do your product, right? But as long as you come at it with a branded angle, as long as you, really kill it on the listing and destroy your competition like that, using the methods that I teach, you're golden. You don't even have to worry about stupid crap like competition and people, trying to steal your product idea. And the third method that you should absolutely be using is Jumpsend, the email follow-up sequence. If you want the sequence, the video's on my channel here. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found some value. If you guys are interested in a complete step-by-step blueprint to making 6 and 7 figures on Amazon, starting from no experience, from absolutely nothing, at any age you can do this, literally from anywhere in the world, check out my course. Link is in the description below. The Amazon Freedom course is gonna close soon because I just won't be able to mentor everybody. So yeah, it does include my unlimited personal mentorship, so you can literally add me on Facebook and message me anytime. If you guys are interested in passive income, living your dreams, having financial freedom, and really being able to do whatever you want with your life, through online business, obviously, because it's the lowest hanging fruit of the tree. It's the best way now in the 21st century, and people that aren't taking advantage are really gonna lose it in this generation. So if you guys love that stuff, subscribe to the channel. I'm hoping to build this thing really, really big, and it will grow really, really big. So stay tuned. Every single day videos. Follow me on Snapchat and Instagram. Links are in the description below. So anyway, guys, once again, thanks for watching. See ya.